Big day for the Gators today, though. We'll get things rolling here. All right, guys, we got Curtis in here. Trey's in here as well. Let me get him on here. Curtis, I just sent you a co-host invite. Trey, I did the same thing with you, man. Awesome, cool. We got him in here.
Yo,
All right, Trey, what's going
so
on, man?
good.
Hey, man. So, man, first interview on Varsity Roll Up, and now first ever guest on Spaces for Varsity Roll Up. So you're doing all the first for us, man. But obviously, we're gonna have a lot of Gator fans in the Spaces.
Yeah.
You just committed to Florida, um, Curtis. Please feel free to come in and say what you want to say. But man, congratulations first and foremost from us at the Roll Up team, at the Varsity Roll Up team, on your commitment. And then just kind of tell everybody why Florida was the right spot for you, man.
First of all, thank you. Want to congratulations. But I kind of knew Florida was a place for me like a couple months ago. Um, I probably say at the spring game, had some fans come up to me and talk to me, and like I kind of went a long way with me. On my official, see, people don't realize like I'm real big on academics. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Florida gave me more of that, like opportunity wise. I'm really focused on life after football when it comes to that. Florida's top 5 education in the world, so that was a big factor in my, I'll probably say in my recruitment with Florida. They gave me more than what that they can offer off the field than they can on the field, as far as academic wise. Uh, I told Coach Napier a couple weeks ago that I was coming. He was excited. I seen some Florida fans kind of bashing on the whole for the past couple weeks. And he could have easily brag about me or leak something. But I respect him for he my commitment silent to him. He ain't said nothing between me and him. I'm proud of that. I respect him for that. It was Florida the whole way. I'm pretty sure everybody knew that, but Penn State kind of made it close towards the end. I had a good relationship with Coach Sider. Been knowing him since I was like in 8th grade, so that kind of played a big part into it. And Marcus at the time was going to Penn State, so that was also a plus too. So it was tough. Penn State made it real tough. They did a phenomenal job of recruiting me. I mean, no discredit to them. They did what they could to recruit me. But at the end of the day, it's all about, I woke up every day, Florida was on my mind. It's just the love from, the fans, they're going to be fans, but honestly, I ain't making my decision off of fans. I'm making my decision off of me when I'm saying what school going to help give me the best opportunity to see on and off the field. And I just felt like Florida was the best place for me, you know, and that's kind of how that went.
So you said obviously Marcus,
Yeah.
he committed
Uh-huh.
about 30 minutes before you did,
Yeah.
or publicly I should say, he committed
Yeah.
30 minutes before you did.
Mhm.
He was going to Penn State. Penn State was a big factor in your recruitment.
Yeah.
What did you know Marcus was flipping to Florida beforehand, and what have your conversations been like since that happened?
Uh, pretty crazy. I tried to give Florida fans a hint when I posted that picture of me and him with the eye emoji. That wasn't for Penn State. That was for Florida. I kind of tried to give y'all a hint. I don't think nobody really picked up on it though. But me and him been kind of talking about this for a couple weeks, now, couple days now. He hit me up on my way to South Carolina. He was like, Coach Napier been kind of talking to me. I'm thinking about flipping. I'm just letting you know how I feel, stuff like that. If we make a decision and stuff. So I was like, okay, just keep me posted. And then he hit me later on. He was like, they offered me, what I'm saying, let's do this. So I was like, okay, let's do it then. That's kind of what the cherry on top of me with Paulo Marcus.
Yeah, so Marcus kept it really quiet, man, because
Yeah,
he flipped today, but he
yeah,
never tweeted out that he got an offer from Florida
nah,
or Coach Napier. So it really caught everybody by surprise. And then, of
yeah,
course, you guys are from around the same area.
yeah,
You guys were close, so that was one of the big. I think you said it was one of the big draws towards Penn State as you were close with Marcus. So I think Florida fans, once they saw that Marcus flipped, were like, "Oh man, maybe that helps with Trey."
Yeah.
But you originally had a commitment set for. You had originally had it for June 30th, pushed it back to June 11th.
Yeah.
What made today the right day to do it, as opposed to waiting until your July 11th date that you had already set?
Honestly, I went to ATL to shoot a video, and for other reason, I pushed my commitment back because I wasn't really ready to make it a commitment. Then July 30th, I felt like I needed more time. At the end of the day, I wasn't gonna let nobody rush me into making a decision. At the end of the day, it's my decision. Nobody gonna be up at 4 o'clock, running at 5 o'clock, running stadiums, but me. So I was gonna make sure I made the best decision for myself. So, I just felt like I wasn't ready to make a decision on 30th. I had made a video that wasn't done yet, but I'm going to still drop it regardless because, I'm going to still drop it. It's good content. But I'll probably say I'll kind of waiting on see what Marcus was going to do too. Marcus hit me this morning. He was like, yo, I'm going to do it today. So I didn't tell him but I was doing it. Kind of like, okay, Marcus did it. So it was like, you know what, bro, why wait? I felt like Gator fans been through enough. Trolls on Twitter been trolling them. They I honestly kind of felt bad for Gator fans, because they were people were trolling them, other fan bases were trolling them and stuff like that. But I kind of felt bad. I knew that I had committed to Florida already. I was just silent. But I wanted to, I was just tired of people discrediting Florida and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, bro, I want to give Gator fans something to brag about and stuff like that. That's kind of what happened.
That's awesome, man. And we'll definitely be looking out for the video when you finally drop it. I know it's going to be awesome stuff, man. I know. I'm looking forward to seeing that when it comes out. Curtis, man, what do you have before we start taking? As long as you're good with it, Trey, before we start taking questions from fans.
I wanna take questions from fans. I want to talk to some fans too. So.
Absolutely. Curtis, what you got before we start taking questions from fans?
For sure. Yeah, Treyaun, the man of the fans right here. First out, shout out to all 240 of the people that's in here. Thank y'all for joining us. I mean, for me personally, Treyaun was talking, and the one thing I want to ask you, because we've had our private conversations, but when it comes to this right here, and you said you tired of the trolling, are we done yet? What you think? Tell me what's going on.
Talking about far as getting recruits.
Yes, sir.
I feel like it's kind of like that Marcus Peters video. If you know what that video is, go look that video up. It's kind of like that right now.
For those of you
gonna be hitting the trail hard for us.
For those of you that don't know what that video is, Marcus Peters said, "I think we ain't done yet."
Yeah, I mean, all it comes down to is great players want to play with great players. That's what it came down to. That too was also about Marcus too. You know what I'm saying? So great players want to go play with great players. That's kind of what that comes down to. People want to be pushed. I want to be pushed. Everybody wants to be pushed. So I'm saying, I've been around. I played for Trinity Christian Academy, so we're known for producing top recruits, playing for state championships every year. So we kind of have a high standard as far as competition and stuff like that. I want to be a part of a winning culture, and I feel like it's the University of Florida. When it's rolling, it's rolling. I like the idea Coach Napier pitched to me when I first met him, and he was like he wanted to attack the inner radius of Florida, like the Gainesville, Jacksonville, that surrounding areas of Gainesville. Because at the end of the day, people around from Florida want to play good for Florida because of the fact that it's their hometown. It's different when you're playing for your hometown, playing family, and you know what I'm saying. Your fans, your family, all that. So I just that's kind of how that is right there.
I'm good to jump into questions for everybody else. What you think, Connor?
Yeah, man, let's get to it. I know a lot of people got things they want to ask Trey. So I know Nick Bobit was the first one to request, so we'll get him started first. and then we'll go with Coach Griscombe.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Trey. First of all, welcome to Gator Nation. And then you talked about good players wanting to play with good players. Are there any specific in-state guys that you're looking to reel in and start recruiting for the 2023 class?
Oh, I was recruiting behind doors when I wasn't publicly committed to Florida. So yeah, I've already worked with some guys in our area and in the state of Florida too. So I feel like Gator Nation, like that's why when Gator Nation was going through what they went through this past couple of weeks, people like talking bad about Florida, Coach Napier recruiting, talking bad about Katie. But if I want to start right there, Katie Turner and Bree and Joe were part of the biggest reasons why I came to Florida in the first place. I've known Katie for a couple of years now. She was at Florida, not Florida, Georgia. I committed to Georgia at one point. Katie Turner is probably the best. She's probably the best hire. Her and Bree, probably the best hires Coach Napier could have hired. That's why I wanted to start to get huge shout outs to them. They were huge in my recruitment. And they don't deserve the way people talk about them on Twitter. And I just want to say to fans, like I know y'all have their own opinions of recruit stuff like that. I just want to say that recruits, we do see that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like me, like I got thick skin, so I don't really like let it affect me. But like as far as like what y'all say on Twitter, like us recruits do see that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that too. But yeah, that's kind of what's gonna happen. I'm going to make sure we build this class. It's a start. People are not going to jump on board right now because Coach Nick, our first year head coach. But once we start winning games, people gonna want to come. I ain't too worried about it.
You want to get into the next one, Connor?
Yeah, give me 1 second before we get started with Coach. We're able to bring you guys this spaces. This space is actually sponsored by the Roll Up Network. So just give you guys a shout out. Thank you guys to the Roll Up Network for supporting us at Roll Up Varsity. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now. We wouldn't be able to talk to Trey right now. So if you haven't already, go sign up for Roll Up Patreon. First thing that we're doing this year, fall's getting closer, so they're going to be tailgating in New Orleans, Tallahassee, Gainesville, Jacksonville, and Miami. By signing up for the $15 level, you get into all roll-up network events, including tailgates all year long. Now we're going to go ahead and get to Coach. Coach, go ahead and ask your question, man.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? Well, shout out to Gator Nation, man. I don't really got a question. I just wanted to let Trey know, man, that I followed your process the whole time, man. And I'm glad and I like the way you handled it, man. You made sure that you made the best decision for you. You know, I'm not one of those guys that, people commit and they decommit and shit. That is what it is. That's the part of the recruiting process. So definitely big up to you and the way you handled it, man. And just know, I be in Gainesville. I got big blood ties in Gainesville, man. My uncle, back in the day, Reggie Hanna, one of the best basketball players to do it at Florida.
Yeah.
My nephew Chauncey and my little cousin Richie up there right now, man. So just know it's all love on this end, hey. And you and Unc know I need to get my hat.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate the love. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, like, people like that is the reason why I even do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love, like, it's good knowing you have somebody in your corner for real. So I appreciate that.
For so much love.
Yes, sir.
I think Sauce was the next one in line. If you want to go ahead and ask your question, you could go ahead.
Yo, what's good, y'all boys?
Yours good.
I ain't really got a football related question because I know y'all probably get tired of talking about football all day. I saw that you was helping your uncle like sell hats and everything, so it got me wondering what do you want to major in when you get to UF, and what do you want to do outside of football?
Petroleum engineering, really chemical engineering, because petroleum is too narrow of a job. Kind of hard to explain. A career, I'll say that. But in it, engineering, really engineering. Oil. Even though gas kind of skyrocketing past couple months. End of the day, oil is in everything we do in the world. I feel like it's a lot of money in oil engineering. I just really want to go. I kind of chose the career that I know of, math. And Florida engineering is top tier. They got great connections as far as jobs and internships. So that's kind of big for me as far as academics. So yeah, engineering.
That's what's up, man. I hope you reach every goal that you set, man.
All right, thank you.
William, go ahead. You're next, man.
What's up, Trey?
What's up?
Hey, I'm also from I'm right here in the 904 area. Graduated from Bartram Trail High School. Obviously, you know that Sharif Denson out of Bartram. Heck of a ball player. Bartram has had like now has two going to Florida, and now Sharif. This is a two-part question. First question, have you, since you committed in the last few hours, have you got the chance to talk to Sharif yet?
Yeah, I'm already in the little. We got a group chat. I'm already in that.
All right. Last question. Your former teammate out of Trinity, Austin Barber, just tweeted just a couple minutes ago saying it was picture you and him throughout high school, and then probably you at a photo shoot saying it'll be great to see more of these for years to come. Do you have any comment on that?
Austin is a great guy. Me and him hang around a lot. I'll probably say he's probably one of the most I'm real close with. He's also was part of the decision I decided to come to Florida. It's good knowing that you have somebody who blocked for you in high school that you know who has your back on the field and stuff like that. So that's probably Austin, my guy.
All right, man. Really appreciate you. God bless. Go Gators.
Shout out to my girl Katie. She just joined.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Katie joined in. Katie, he was just speaking very highly of you. I'm sure you're very happy to have Trey as a part of the Gator family now. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to move on next to Chase. Chase, we'll get you in here. You can ask your question or say whatever you'd like to say.
Katie, you're the best. I love you.
Chase, go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, Trey? This is Chase, Coach Hendy right here. That ain't football related. A lot of times, when you're going through this recruiting process, a lot of times, basically, your football talent is on display for the whole world to see. But my question is, what do you like to do outside of football? I know you talked about oil and petroleum and stuff like that, but I mean, as far as hobbies.
I like to read books, learn about the stock market and trading and stuff. My thing is, I want to be, because at the end of the day, like, nobody can take your knowledge away from you. Like, as far as reading your knowledge, because knowledge is power in this world. So, I like learning new things. I read on how to like build your credit, real estate, stuff like that. I watch film, just like little stuff to help build my brain, like learn more about the world.
Okay, and if I may, one small question for you again, Trey. I'm glad that you had thick skin because I know you mentioned that the fans be tweeting and stuff.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to any new recruits?
Take the process slow. Don't. End of the day, it's your process. You can't really like let nobody like kind of sway you. I kind of struggle with like people in my ear, family, peers. At the end of the day, it's your process. Don't take it very slow because you only get one process. I was lucky enough to have three. Like that could be a good thing and a bad thing. It was very stressful, but I was a blessing. Not a lot of people can say that they had offers from around the world, but any recruit, just take it slow. Don't let it get to your head because it can always be taken away from you in an instant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're one hit away from your career might be over. Just be blessed. Just thank God for everything. Just keep working. The grind don't stop. It's only temporary. The big bags in NFL and life after that. So You know what I'm saying? I'll probably say just keep the process. Don't let it get to your head. And just I'll probably say, yeah, probably all that too. And then also don't be afraid to take advice from people who have been through the process before.
Yeah, man. This is, I don't know. I've talked to you a few times, Trey. You're always a very level-headed kid, man. Very
Yeah.
wise. You've gone through the process for a long time, getting recruited since you were basically in 8th grade, right?
Yeah, seventh, 8th grade.
7th, 8th grade. Yeah, not a lot of people have the experience that you do, and for you to be willing to give out advice to the younger kids and being willing to take questions fans and not let the whole thing go to your head, not let everything kind of get to you is really commendable, bro. I think that's great. We've got a couple more fans that have some questions, but before we get to them, I just want to remind you guys, for the 270 plus people that are in here, we wouldn't be able to do this without the Roll Up Network. So please, if you don't already, sign up for the Roll Up Patreon. Sign up as a Patreon with the Roll Up Network. I already talked to you guys. They'll be doing tailgates in New Orleans, Tallahassee, Gainesville, and Jacksonville, and Miami this year. At the $15 level, you get invites to all network events. They're also going to be doing a ticket giveaway this year to any Big 3 game this season. If you sign up on Patreon at any level, you'll be entered into that raffle to be able to win tickets to any game this year for any Big 3 program. That's Florida, Miami, and Florida State. All right, we're going to continue. We've got Braxton that's going to come in here, and then we've got Biggie Smalls. Braxton, go ahead, man.
I saw a tweet you put out. Like make a tape for Adrian Peterson, like 2,000 yard season. Who's your top 5 running backs of all time in the NFL or in college?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I got 3 on bottom of my game out there. Adrian Peterson is one of them. Eric Dickerson, Walter Payton. My last 2. Arian Foster and it's tough. This is tough. Arian and man. I'll probably say Saquon.
That's a good list.
Saquon.
This guy's got some old heads on the list too. What do you know about Walter Payton and Eric Dickerson, man?
My high school coach pulled on the tape one day. I fell in love.
That's awesome, man. All-time greats there. We're gonna go with Biggie Smalls next.
Hey, Trayvon, blessings, man. Definitely a fan. I like your approach as far as your mentality when it comes to football. What excited you the most about Coach Napier and the staff, and what ultimately led you to say yes to us? Because I think you're the next big thing for us.
I'm not gonna know. Like I said, I kind of knew for a little minute that I wanted to go there. I called Coach Napier like 2 weeks ago and told him I was coming. So he knew that I was coming. I was supposed to commit on my official, but my thing was like I kind of been through the process for like a little minute. So like I knew I wouldn't be able to be at peace knowing that I committed on my first official visit without at least seeing what Penn State or South Carolina had to offer. And of course, Napier knew that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made a little tweet and I was like, I want to be 100% sure whatever squad I went to. Because, I feel like the fans deserve my 100% commitment. And, just me, myself, I feel like I owe myself to be real with myself. So Coach Napier, he respected that. He could tell in my eyes that I wasn't like totally sure. So I thank him for that too. He just told me to take the rest of my officials and just after that just hit him up and see how I feel then. So I still felt the same way. So
Well, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you taking the time, bro. Be blessed. God bless you.
God bless you too.
And then one thing, Treyaun, I'm gonna jump in real quick because me and Connor, we had talked on the episode about how high the standard is for Gator fans and how high they hold the Gators. With this new staff coming in, compared to the old staff, let them know your thoughts on the old staff versus the new staff. Just kind of ease their mind a little bit.
It's like night and day, man. Honestly, like with the old staff, it was like, yeah, like I was just there, like like it was. I don't know, bro. Like I don't want to talk down on anybody. It was, I don't know, bro. It was just like they didn't care about recruiting. My primary recruiter wasn't even the running back coach. It was the receiver coach. Like, and even then, he didn't really test me for real. So it was like I don't even know. But like the new staff came in, like Coach Napier came to see me. Like he was the first head coach to ever come see me. Like ever. Like I don't think no head coach ever came to see me except Coach Napier. He was the first one to come and see me. And he sat there talking to me and stuff like that. Oh, okay, this guy's pretty. I was still feeling him out. But then they ended up getting Katie. I knew Katie for sure. I knew Katie. Like the whole staff was new, so I didn't know nobody. But when Katie came, I knew Katie for sure. So when me and Katie came, me and her talked for like a good little minute, and then I came on a visit. I loved it. It's just different. Like it's good. Like I grew up a Florida fan because I'm from Jacksonville, so Florida like right down the street from me. It's the University of Florida. Well, it kind of hurt a little bit, like knowing that the school you grew up kind of watching, they don't really want you. But it feels great knowing that like the school that's like 45 minutes hour from you is like they want you. You know what I'm saying? Like the recruiting, like Katie and them take recruiting serious, and even the little why not Florida thing. Katie and them got that popping. Like little stuff like that, like the little stuff. They pay attention to detail as far as recruiting. So that's night and day. Coach Napier did a great job hiring his recruiting staff. They put in their 10% effort in there. They work 24/7. So yeah.
All right. PT, you got a question or anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say shout out you, Trey. Congratulations, bruh. Quick little personal question. I played football for a school, small NAI school, and I was just trying to see like what you would say to get faster, like speed wise.
I would say faster, power clean, sled work, and hill work.
And I want to say shout out you, Katie. Keep working. We see you. Don't let the hate get to you.
Yeah,
So
Katie and Bree did a phenomenal job in my. I wish I can't. Katie, Bree, Joe, the whole staff, Coach Hippolyte, they did a phenomenal job in my recruitment.
So, Katie, those 106-hour work weeks are not going unnoticed. We see it. We appreciate your hard work. I know Trey definitely appreciates it. But let's see. We got anybody else? Okay, Katie, I love it, man. 106-hour work weeks is crazy. You're better than I am. Never do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of tough watching her tear her down, man. I was like, dang, I kind of felt bad, I kind of felt bad, man. But it's all good though. It's greater days later. It's greater days. So
For
I'm
sure.
glad
And Kate,
she's patient.
go
She's
ahead.
very patient.
And Katie, you got to know that that's a minimal part. That's the minority part of the Gator Nation that end up trying to tear you down. When it come down to it, as you see everybody in here supporting you, it's 299 people in here. So
Yeah, that's what we like to call the vocal minority of the fan base. So
yeah,
don't let that get to you. Obviously, you guys are doing a phenomenal job, being able to get Trey to go from not even considering Florida before you guys got there to eventually securing a commitment. But Trey, I know you said the last staff, the running backs coach, didn't really talk to you at all. I know. So obviously, when Coach Jaluk got hired at Florida, everybody immediately ran to Google and tried to do their research on him.
Yeah.
What has he meant to your recruitment? How has he been? And tell us a little bit about him for those that haven't really had a chance to see what he does.
Man, he's one of those keep it real coaches. You know, he wants what's best for you, so he's not gonna kiss your behind. He gonna make sure you do what you gotta do. He gonna help you on and off the field. He's basically like you need a coach like him. Like you need somebody to tell you when you messing up and not praise you all the time. 'Cause I feel like with athletes, we sometimes get praised a lot, and I feel like we don't get a lot of times told people tell us what we're doing wrong. That's sometimes a problem with athletes nowadays. Like they've been praised their whole life, so when somebody tell them that they mess it up, they can't handle it. You know, so nobody really he teaches you like how to deal with human life problems. So great father figure. You know what I'm saying? He's not like one of like the other coaches that I've recruited by. You know, they more of a kind of friendly relationship. His is strictly business. That's what I like about him. You know, he like that's probably kind of why I was more attracted to Florida because of the fact like he didn't always tell me what I was doing right as far as my recruitment. Like he told me my whole recruitment what I was doing wrong, what I needed to fix stuff like that. Even when he came to see me practice, you know, he was watching me practice, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me everything I did wrong in practice. He told me one thing I did right. You know, like that meant a lot to me.
Yeah, I know a lot of kids can't take that constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So again, that just speaks to your character, man, and being able to take that in stride and really take it, learn from it, and grow. Um, but before we get moving on, Braxton, I see
It
you
look
have
like
your hand
yeah, we're good.
raised. You have your hand raised, Braxton. Before, like I said, guys, I've said it a couple times in here. I just want to make sure you guys know that this would not be possible. What Curtis and I do and enjoy doing every week, talking to all these kids, would not be possible without the Roll Up Network. And just something new that's coming to the Roll Up Network is Roll Up is actually starting a Warzone private lobby through their Patreon account. So if any of y'all play Warzone, Trey, you play Warzone?
No, I don't do any game no more.
No gaming no more. If any of y'all play Warzone, sign up through Patreon at $5 a month and get you a chance to compete for cash prizes, gift cards, and more. Best thing about being a Patreon is you can get all of these prizes and not just one of them. So make sure you sign up for Roll Up Patreon, guys. They allow us to be able to have these conversations with Trey and allow Curtis and I to do what we love, man, and really give these high school kids a platform to really speak their mind and be real, because you're not going to get these kind of conversations anywhere else. Trey, we appreciate you coming out and helping us out with this, man, because we know we enjoy talking to you and keeping it real. And we appreciate you doing that with us. But Braxton, if you had another question, man, feel free.
Okay. Trey. So, if you did not play football, what other sport or other thing you would be doing if you did not play football?
I'll be like 100% on my academics. I wouldn't be playing a little sport. Because I'm in National Honor Society. So like academics was always first in my life. Uh, I was my path was kind of different from everybody's because I wasn't all like the magnet school like the smart kids and stuff like that. You know, I made a decision to leave school like that to go to a school like Trinity to focus on my football career. You know, so if I wasn't playing football right now, I'd be somewhere studying for algebra 2 or something.
One more question. Okay, if you said that you would not be like playing any sports, so like, would you like try to go to an Ivy League school, and like, what Ivy League school you think you would try to pick?
Probably MIT.
Going back to the engineering roots at MIT, I like it.
My boy, a scholar.
Yeah.
Hey, student athlete first, student first, man, right? Yeah, we got Biggie Smalls with another question.
Okay, Trey, your thinking ability, how do you think that helps you with, knowing your coverages, knowing blocks, and just knowing your position on the field?
Oh, it's big because I study the game. I see the game differently. I try to like know what everybody on my team is doing as far as like the receivers, the linemen, what linemen's pulling. The 3 technique, the 1 technique.
Is it stand up in all that? I read it. The 3-4, 4-3 is the corner in the cover 2 flat, or is he coming? Like I read all that. So I feel like that helped my game as far as like knowing where everybody's on the field. I already know what I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like me being like smart, being smart the way I am.
And would you say you're a receiving back, or do you have the ability to catch the ball as
Yeah,
well?
of course. I played receiver before. I played receiver and running back. Not running back, receiver and DB before I went to running back.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
that aside, I'll still boom yes.
Yeah, but stop.
Curtis always got to get that one in there.
Yeah, man.
Really like being myself. Oh, hold up. He dropped out. Let me get him back in here. He had a question. Really like being myself.
Hey, Webb, man, what's going on, man? Uh, I got a question for you. Between last year and the year before, when y'all lost the first game and then y'all went undefeated, and last year's roller coaster, which Trinity team was better to you?
You said what again?
I said, which Trinity team between 20, what is that, 20 and 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the better team to you? Like, so y'all stumped American Heritage and Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, last year y'all was up and down. Y'all was honestly losing the teams y'all weren't supposed to. But how did y'all, you feel me, like get it together? And like, which team do you think was better?
That 2020, 2021 team was better by far. I feel like, but we like I was kind of like we wasn't really healthy. Like either I was hurt or the Burke was hurt or Austin had something going. Like either like we weren't really healthy, but when we were healthy, we were rolling. Like I feel like that's my sophomore year. That was probably the better team. Last year we kind of got it rolling. Was it came down to a point where like I just had to give up. Make plays and the play. We were, we were losing games we shouldn't have been losing. But that was kind of a focus thing. We weren't really focused. So I took it upon myself to kind of step up, bring that team.
Yeah, because like I said, I peeped that between that Columbia game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I seen where it was going in, but like I say, people was like you said, the injuries and whatnot. But I just wanted to see what was going on with that.
Yeah.
Between having the freshman win the chip, and then the sophomore come in and you start 5-0, you go 1-4, and then you end 4-0.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
just so I was just asking, like I say, shout out to Coach Mookie.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's it, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Like I said, I'll catch you out here on the turf, man.
All right.
And be safe.
That's you too.
All right, we got Gatorbait 69420. I'm not saying a screen name.
Shout out to my boy Corey Coley.
Yo, what's up? Treyaun, Duval native here, born and bred. Been following you at Trinity. You're a beast. Gators are taking over Jacksonville. We love to have you. You're gonna ball out, brother. Let's go.
Thank you. Hey Curtis, boy, you different, boy. Curtis,
You tripping, cut.
you gotta chill. All right, who next?
So while we're waiting on a couple more people, Trey, I ask you a question, man. Obviously, you're getting ready to go into your senior year. You're taking over pretty much as the leader of a Trinity Christian team that's looking to go back to win another state championship. What is it like to kind of take over that leadership role going into your senior year? And what is how do you plan on approaching that going into that?
I want to, as far as leadership, I feel like I need help on my leadership skills. I feel like I need to I'm like real quiet. I'm not really like out. I kind of stick to myself. Only when I'm comfortable, then I'll be outgoing and stuff like that. But I feel like I want to be able to help my team we're trying to win state. Every year for us is state or bust. That's kind of where we at with things. We got our new OC Gus Scott. He played safety for Florida too. He probably one of the great safeties that came through Florida. He's calling our plays on offense, so he gonna help me a lot as far as taking my game to the next level. So we just roll the state. That's kind of our goal. We gonna work hard. We gonna play together as a team. And we try to see if we can win state. So yeah.
Man, I didn't know Gus
Joe
Scott
jumped in
was
here.
your OC. That's dope. That's dope, man.
Yeah,
Hey, and let's give a shout out, man. Joe Hamilton's in here now. Trey.
yeah, Joe. Or
I know.
Rob.
Green light.
I know that's Rod Waves joined the spaces.
All right.
But let's get Duncan in here. Duncan requested to speak. We'll give you a chance. Duncan, go ahead, man.
What's going on, Trey? Obviously the legacy's there, but what really solidified it? What sold it on the UF decision? I loved it.
Academic. People don't realize that academics is probably one of the biggest reasons I even went to Florida.
So you and Stokes had a little something cooking then?
Oh yeah, for sure. We called it the ultimate Uno reversal card.
The ultimate Uno reversal card. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I kind of what I did was Steve Wiltfong asked me about my commitment, and I told him I was leaning towards Penn State. Lying. I know he was from the crystal ball me.
I just want to say that some of these Gator fans don't represent entire Gator Nation when they're coming at you and your crystal ball and showing some love to South Carolina.
Oh no, it's cool, because I kind of did that to myself by lying to Steve. I was going to Penn State.
Hey man, whenever Steve puts in a crystal ball, everybody else follows.
Yeah. I kind of I kind of been through the process a couple of times, so I kind of know how everything goes. So I know if I that's why I know what I'm saying. Chad says they was trying to interview me for my commitment, and I was kind of dodging them because I know once I interview them, they're gonna start crystal balling me and ruin everything for me. So when Steve asked me, I said I'm leaning towards Penn State, and 10 minutes later, I got the crystal ball. So
this is the last question for you, and I'm gonna hop off. I was just wondering, feel any loyalty to Miami since they offered you back in 7th grade?
No, because the coach that offered me from grade, he's at Georgia right now.
Right. All right, man. Well, we're excited to have you, man. We're ready to get to work.
Thank you.
Yo, Trey, question. You say you come from a tradition of playing with the best of the best. What current Gator that's on player that you look forward to playing with?
Austin Barber.
Who that?
Austin Barber.
Austin Barber?
Trey's former high school teammate at Trinity Christian.
No doubt. And your quarterback put out a video saying that Lil Baby was his favorite artist. Who's your favorite artist you like to tune into?
Chris Brown or Michael Jackson.
Trey with the R&B vibes. Okay.
You're right though. If you know me, I love Chris Brown.
No doubt. All right, that's all I got.
Hey, Velo's in here. I know he loves to hear that. Velo's like the ultimate Chris Brown fan.
Yeah, man.
Trey was popping on IG back at Chris Brown talking about the versus Usher versus Chris
Brown.
Man,
they trying Chris Brown. I don't like that, man.
Nah, Chris Brown got it for sure. Chris Brown different.
All right, Trey. I'm gonna hit you when we got you on the podcast the first time.
Yeah.
Curtis and I hadn't really thought about this, but I'm gonna hit you with this question now. Friday nights before a football game, you got your headphones on.
Yeah.
What are your go-to songs to get you ready for the game?
Human Nature by Michael Jackson. That's on repeat.
Human Nature. Switching it up, man. Usually it's all those. It's a different kind of genre. This guy's going with Michael Jackson. I like switching it up.
I listen to Human Nature on repeat for the game, over and over again.
Hey, dare to be different. Michael Gold. Michael, go ahead. Michael, if you're talking, you're muted.
Oh, my fault. I guess, Treyaun, I was just wondering, like, what do you think is like the biggest factor that made you commit? I also see Katie's in here. Much love, Katie. I know there's a couple of Gator fans out there that don't give you the appreciation, but the real fans do appreciate you. So I guess, yeah, Treyaun, what's like the biggest factor that made you commit to Florida? Like, what are you most excited about?
Academics.
Bro, facts. Like, I think so many people sleep on the academics. Like, that's why I chose to go to Florida. But a lot of football players like really forget about that.
Yeah.
So how do you think you can,
Yeah.
help emphasize that for other players
Yeah.
too? Because I really think that Florida helps you develop as more of a person than just a football player, right?
Academics, interacting with my classmates, getting to know people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what you want to major in yet?
Engineering.
Oh, I'm an engineer actually.
Oh, how is the workload
At UF? Oh, I love it, man. It's
Love it.
great. I've had a lot of great teachers. I study mechanical engineering.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I love it so far. I'm going into my second year next year. I think it's one of the best programs in the country for engineering, especially. Do you know what type of engineering you want to do?
Petroleum, but I'll probably say chemical because that's much more wider.
Yeah. No, I have a couple of friends that do that. They really like it a lot.
They
So
like it.
no, they
Hard.
definitely enjoy it. Yeah.
I
I
like
mean, it's a lot of work, but it's nothing that you can't handle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it's also a great community of engineers. Like everyone helps each other out. It's like super nice. So
Yeah, exactly why I went for it in the first place.
facts. Hey, nice talking to you, man. I can't wait to see what you do.
You too.
Hey, Michael, what's some teachers you should look out for?
Oh, wait, is that Tanner or no, that's not Tanner.
No, that was Sticks. That was Sticks.
Okay. There is okay. So have you heard of like computer aided graphics design, Treyaun?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's this one teacher, like Anush Kumar. He's like a goat. Like he's like really really good. Like whenever Microsoft needs to like design something, he's like crazy good at it. He'll do it in like a few seconds. Like he's crazy good.
Yeah.
But the problem is like when he teaches, he goes just as fast. So it's like really really hard to keep up with him. I had him my first semester in the fall. But besides that, man, most of the teachers are really really good.
Yeah.
There isn't really anyone I wouldn't recommend.
Okay. Good to know.
I like it. Michael, you could be an academic counselor, man.
Yeah,
Excellent
matter
work.
of fact, hey Michael, out there, DM. I want to ask you more questions.
No, for sure, and like, like maybe we could sign up for some of the same classes and stuff. I can help you like with your schedule because I know people from like all those different like engineering disciplines and stuff and what they're taking. So,
all right,
yeah, just hit my DMs. I'll be happy to help, bro.
All right. See her just like that. I already met somebody new, just like that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That's the stuff I like to see right there. That's the combos I like to hear too.
And I know everybody's giving Katie a lot of love right now. Katie, you deserve every bit of it. But I'm still a little salty about your comments about the Dolphins. So I got to show some love to my guy, Joe Hamilton. Joe, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you and everything you do for the university, Katie. We're still going to have a bet about the Dolphins and the Bills this year. I got my fins. But we're going to move over to Green Zone Preps Recruiting.
What's going on, fam? Gators in the house, man. Appreciate you guys for setting this up with Trey. Trey, big time, huge commitment from you, dog. You made out of people's day. But I got a quick 2-part question for you. What number? Because I know you rocked that number 3 for Trinity. What number do you think you're gonna rock for the Gators? And then number 2 is there a particular school, college-wise, that you want to play against more than others, like a rival school that you saying, I'm finna circle this on the calendar? Because maybe it's because the recruits been talking, maybe you know some friends that maybe went to a school, or do you see all schools the same as you know when you come in? So number 1, what number you think you're gonna rock? And then number 2, is it gonna be a particular game that you got scheduled, circled on your calendar when you get to Gainesville?
I'm not really worried about numbers. I never really cared about numbers. I wore number 3 because I first started, I was number 21. I kind of earned number 3 because I worked hard and stuff like that. And number 3 is like one of like those sacred numbers from Trinity. So it's kind of like 3 for Trent. It's kind of like a 15 for Gators, like sacred. Gotta earn it. The 1 like from Gators, gotta earn that. So I don't really worry about numbers for real. I'm gonna just come in ready to work. The number don't make you, the man make the number. So I kind of stand on that. So everybody, for whatever happens, just happens. And then, as far as school wise, I don't really care. My motto is anybody can get it. That's kind of my motto.
Yes, sir. Well, that's what's up, man. Like I said, I just as fans and as I kind of work in the recruiting game where I see different prospects and you kind of watch film and you evaluate. And I'm saying to myself, bro, there's no way Florida can let this kid, get out of state. And we looking from the standpoint of it's a perfect situation for you. So
Yeah.
I'm glad everything worked out. I'm glad that you saw in everything, despite what the naysayers and the outsiders were saying, because I'm pretty sure that they were haters saying, man, you don't want to go to Florida, look where they're at, or different things like that. But you stayed true to yourself. And 9 times out of 10, when you stay true to yourself, you normally come out with, the right aspect. So, man, like I said, I'm glad that you're a part of the Gator Nation, man, and I can't wait to see you get in on the field and wreak havoc on these defenses, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm new to this space and stuff. I need somebody to come up here and talk to me how to put the 100 emoji, because Joe out here throwing the 100 emoji, and I'm not liking how he's stunning on me for real.
Bro, you stopped the podcast to ask that.
I need that. I don't know how to do any of that other stuff. This is my 3rd one. I can't have him sitting here throwing the 100 emoji. I'd have been throwing that.
Hey, what is wrong with you? You stopped the podcast
Hey,
to
get
ask
your
that.
boy Trey. Get your boy
Hell,
Trey.
man. It's like raising a child.
What's up?
All right, I've got Otita official.
Yeah. Okay. What's up? I'm from France, so sorry for my language. Okay. I come on this space for promote my application for people who want to cut their hair. If you are the dreadlocks of bread.
You said what?
Man. All right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there.
If you ain't throwing bread, you can't come promote on here, brother.
Yeah. But no, I removed him from the speakers. With all due respect, I have no idea what exactly he was trying to promote. But if you want to promote something, you're more than welcome to sponsor the show.
Go ahead, hit the DMs with some bread. We got you, brother. Be free up here.
All right, we got another one. Hold on, I got Shiz in here.
Oh boy, it's funny.
Yo.
What's up?
What's going on, Treyaun? I'm excited to have you on board, man. Welcome to the best place on earth. I graduated from there a couple years ago. You're gonna have a hell of a time, man. What impact do you expect to make in your freshman year early? Have they told you anything about that? And moving forward, what's your role gonna be?
I'm really big on Coach Napier. Like, they didn't promise me anything. All the other schools are promising me stuff. Coach Napier and them ain't promising me nothing as far as
that.
Playing wise. They gotta earn it. They come here and earn it. I respected them more for that because of the fact, nothing given to you and you earn everything you get. And it's gonna feel better when you work hard for something and you actually earn it than you just walk in the door and it's given to you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
I'm coming ready to work. That's kind of my motto. Because at the end of the day, when you come in ready to work, it's all on you. You know what I mean? So it's not like nobody gave you anything. It's all on you whether you perform or not. So you gotta, you know what I mean? So that's kind of my approach to that.
Nah, man, I love that. You got a good head on your shoulders. Your hard work's gonna earn you some respect, especially in the swamp. We love that, brother.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck.
Thank you.
Kevin, go ahead, man.
What's going on, Trey? Congrats, man. What are 2 or 3 recruits that you're gonna try to recruit to get on board with you?
Quavo, Hisori, the receiver. Aiden. Trying to get Jordan Hall. I'm Jordan Hall. You know, I don't want to brag on myself or not, but I want to try to brag on myself. But I'm an A1 recruiter. I'm very persuasive.
And then I was gonna ask, are you close with Grayson Howard from up there in Jacksonville? Or
Yeah, man. I'm close with Pup. I was with him when it's official when he committed. You know, they tried to get me to commit, but you know how that go. So I'm working on Pup. You know, at the end of the day, it ain't over till it really. That's really when it's over for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we can't really, Florida fans are really kind of tripping about it. It's only July. You know, we ain't even play a season yet. So it's still early. So I mean, the class will come together.
All right, LD.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Congrats again on committing.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask, do you need prior to you committing, was there like any talks with the current running backs, kind of filling out like how their experience going with the new running back coach and the new staff and all that?
That's a great question. A couple days ago, I hit up Trevor Ian. You know, asked him how he felt about Coach Jalud, how he was as a person, he was as a coach, as a mentor. You know, he gave me the real. So yeah, that was good advice from him.
Perfect, appreciate it. And I just want to say, go mob to Joe. He's a member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, and I see him putting in work over there. So I just wanted to say, go mob.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Join the fraternity? I didn't know that.
Ain't no way.
That would be stomping the yard.
There he go with the 100 emoji. God damn.
Hey, Joe, just keep hitting the 100 emoji so it pisses off Curtis the rest of the night.
I know that boy the yard. All right, find out.
Get mini. Get mini. No, you're muted right now if you're trying to talk.
I think they say get mine, fellas.
You got to click on it to see what it says. It says get mini. I promise.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, there we go.
I had to put my code back in to get the talking. My bad. What you gonna be? Are you gonna be an early Roy? Or you gonna?
I'm gonna be in early and roll.
Yeah, that's the best thing there, man. Shoot. Woo. Yeah, I went to UF back in mid-90s. So I've been going a long time and everything. But came back for a little while. I was there like what? Well, D was there. I think that year Florida played Alabama. I came back for that 1 year, and now I had a hotel and everything. But yeah, that's all I want to know was you gonna be an early enrollee or whatever, man. Congratulations, man. Glad to have you on board. Gave the nation all the way and everything. All right, y'all. Thank you.
All right. They go Pup right there. Pup.
I was about to say that. Pup's in here right now, man. You want to say something to him, Trey?
Yeah, Pup. I'm gonna hit you after this, bro. You know what it is. I ain't gonna say too much. Congrats on South Carolina, but you know. My boy know what it is, man. Great players want to play with great players. It ain't too late. Just want to let you know that, Pup. I'll see you in December.
All right, we got Slim. We got Slim coming in right now. Slim, go ahead, man. Slim, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
I think he muted himself.
Yeah, I think he might have muted himself. Slim, you're muted if you're trying to talk right now.
He got to press unmute real quick.
All right. Let's see. So we've been going on this Spaces for about an hour.
Yeah, I might
I was gonna
gotta.
say, Trey, you have to bounce.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, man, we really appreciate you joining us tonight, man. Giving Gator fans a chance to ask some
Yeah.
questions, giving everybody a chance to learn little bit more about you.
Mm.
But before, man, just give a little message to Gator fans about who the kind of player they're getting, and then just a little message.
I'll probably say I wanna I feel like I probably given y'all a lot about how I am as a person. I wanna say I wanna come in, work hard, do I'm not gonna ask for nothing. I want work for everything I want. I wanna take advantage of my time at Florida, networking, getting to know people, just making somebody else's life great every day, making somebody else happy, put a smile on everybody's face around me. Just being a bright spot. I want to be remembered for my character. As a person. So yeah, and then shoot, why not Florida, man?
Hey, before you go, man, Pup just became a speaker, so
All right, here you
Go
go.
Pup,
ahead,
you want to say
Pup.
something?
Here you go. Listen, say.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all
So
doing today?
what's up, man?
We chilling.
Chilling, bro.
Hey, yeah, I texted you though.
You did,
Congratulations, bro.
you did appreciate it, man.
No problem, no problem.
It's your after this. We gonna talk.
So, hey, it's good to see people from the city doing good. We work for it. We work
Yeah,
for it.
for sure, my boy. We gonna talk. We gonna talk though.
Hey, that's a great way to end it right there with that love.
Yep. I like
Promise,
it
man.
right
Good way
there.
to see
Love for
Duval.
your city.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I like it, man. Pup, appreciate you coming in and just saying a little something. Trey, thank you again for joining us for a whole hour, bro. Curtis, as always fun doing this stuff with you guys. Everybody that's
Always,
in
for
here,
sure.
we had over 300 at one point in here, so appreciate y'all for coming in. Katie, Joe, everybody for hanging out and listening with us. Trey, thank you again, man, and congratulations again from all of us at the Roll Up Varsity Crew on your commitment to Florida, and looking forward to seeing what you do at the next level. Same thing with you, Pup. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do at South Carolina.
Really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout
All
out
right.
to all y'all again for jumping in.
Thank y'all for having me.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Night,
All
y'all.
right, y'all.
Y'all have a great night.
You too.
Varsity.
We out.